guys, I'm with Tristan from Moon Mortgage. We're at Bitcoin 2023, the largest Bitcoin conference in the world. Can you please introduce yourself? Tell me a little bit about you.
My name is Tristan Marino. I'm one of the founders and COO of Moon Mortgage.
Awesome. So what is Moon Mortgage's goal? What do you guys accomplish to do?
Moon Mortgage's goal is essentially allowing people to collateralize their crypto assets to buy real estate.
Awesome.
And we also have an additional product that's lending focused. But that's our main mission.
So where do you guys operate around the world? Just in the U.S.?
Just in the U.S. right now.
We're up north in Canada.
Okay.
Huge real estate fan. Do you guys have any plans to expand internationally or just focusing on the U.S.?
We would love to expand internationally. Yeah. Mortgage is a product that takes a lot of licensing and there's a lot of moving pieces, takes a lot of counterparties. Yeah. So I would definitely say we would love to help people all over. Right now, U.S. is our prime focus.
Awesome.
And we could really help foreign nationals in the U.S. too, which is a really great advantage to open up the market a little wider.
No, that's cool. So can you just run me through the process? How does it work, like step by step? If I had Bitcoins and I wanted to buy a property without selling the Bitcoin, how would it go?
Essentially, the only difference between our product and any other mortgage that exists is the collateral in the underwrite. It's predominantly asset-backed. We're traditionally licensed in mortgage. We try to make it as black and white as possible. To save ourselves some of the crypto craziness that can sometimes happen. We just try to keep everything very vanilla. Essentially, how the product would work is if you have $1 million in crypto, you could buy up to $1 million home. And why it's at that level right now?
One for one.
One for one right now, and that allows you to have the maximum amount of headroom. So you have the largest amount of room for price movement, essentially.
You don't want the price to go against your Bitcoins.
Totally.
Definitely.
So like in a very standard setup, let's say that would give you around 70% of headroom. So your $1 million could drop to around $300,000.
So worst case if you bought at the top and exactly.
So like you would have to collateralize your Bitcoin at almost $70K and take it all the way to the bottom without putting in any additional collateral for that to be a.
Wouldn't that actually be a good trade where you could sell the property potentially and then buy more Bitcoin?
It is possible, because the real estate can appreciate.
Oh, that too.
And when you sell your property, you pay us back the principal, you get your Bitcoin back.
Okay, so let's talk about the Bitcoin.
Sure.
It is collateralized. Do I still get some of the upside from the move up? Let's say it goes to 100,000, it goes to $1 million. Do I lose any of that upside potential?
You lose none of the upside.
Wow.
And we also take none of the downside.
Oh, wow.
So, to be in the spirit of full transparency and making a really strong product that you guys get all the upside, you also get all the downside on price movement. We're essentially just a tech layer to facilitate the collateral management, the licensing, and also selling the debt to the secondary market, making the whole machine run.
Awesome.
And why that's important is if you start speculating, then you create a behavior or a company that is incentivized for certain outcomes.
Okay, that makes sense.
And I think that that's one of the advantages of a company like ours. We're really just trying to be a tech layer.
Yeah, so you're not trading against your clients.
Correct.
No, that makes sense, and I love that, man.
Yeah.
So are you guys operating right now? Are you guys giving out mortgages for crypto as of yet?
So right now we're collecting licenses. We could do like owner-occupied lending in Florida, Texas, Colorado, investment properties 30 plus states. We're getting more every day. We're currently raising our Series A right now. Once that's complete, we're going to go out to market and actually facilitate loans. Our deal flow is a little bit like drinking from a fire hose. As you can imagine, there's a lot of folks really excited for this product.
Definitely.
So it's just managing expectations, and also we want to bring a product to market where you don't have to red light, green light, where when we bring it out, it's ready to go.
Are there similar products that offer Bitcoin-backed mortgages in the U.S.?
I would say there's a couple companies that are doing or attempting to do it. They do it different ways, without getting too far into the weeds. Essentially, what we're trying to do, I would say, is empirically a little harder because we're trying to create a brand new mortgage product instead of shoehorning you possibly into a conventional product, and then you're adding an additional counterparty. Somebody else is holding your coin, and it adds more. It gets much more convoluted, and I think that our mission is much more of a pure standpoint.
You mentioned somebody else holding your coin, so I have to ask, where are the coins held?
It's an important question.
With what we've seen in the past year,
no worries.
Magic keys,
We work with Anchorage Digital, only federally chartered bank that accepts crypto, and we we really made it a point to try to take away all the blockchain out of the company besides the inherent assets, just it's easier for licenses. And also, since we're selling the debt to the traditional market, we have tri-party agreements with the borrower, you know, ourselves and the custodian, and then additionally sometimes with the end debt buyer themselves. So everybody's together on a paper trail, and it makes it a lot better for, I think, everybody involved, because you just get into positives and negatives of different approaches. Some people really like smart contracts or things of that nature, but there's always inherent risks. It's just choosing, and at least for real estate predominantly, those folks really like pen and paper. So we tried to go down a route leveraging a custodian that has had a great track record, and they're the only one with the licensing stack they have in the US.
Wow. No, it definitely makes sense. You mentioned a Series A. What are some of the other milestones that you guys are hoping to achieve in the next coming months or year?
Sure. I mean, a dream of ours is to, you know, be licensed in all 50 states. That will not happen just due to the fact that New York is really difficult, and that will take many years to accomplish. But we can essentially work in the rest of them, and that's something we're actively just adding states. They come along every few weeks, and we're excited to just collect them all.
Wow. Well, when I'm ready to buy my Miami condo, oceanfront, I'll definitely hit up Moon Mortgage. Anybody looking for a crypto-backed mortgage, visit Moon Mortgage. Can you please share your socials or anything else you'd like to share with everybody?
Yeah, if you guys want to check out our socials, you can find it all through our website. That's probably the easiest funnel, but it's moonmortgage.io. You can also go to moonmortgage.com. They go to the same place.
Awesome. Thank you for your time, Tristan.
Excellent. Thank you. Appreciate it.